preventing the devastating and irreversible loss caused by oil extraction in a region of the Ecuadorian Amazon that contains some of the richest biodiversity in the world is the responsibility not only of the Ecuadorian people, but of every responsible individual in the world. Yasuni National Park is located in the Ecuadorian Amazon region. According to scientific studies, it is the most biologically diverse region in the world. In response to a strong opposition to oil drilling in Yasuni, the Ecuadorian government launched a proposal in 2007 to keep the oil in the soil, and all of us can help to contribute with every aspect of this proposal. The proposal's primary goals are to preserve biodiversity, reducing carbon dioxide emissions, and respecting the rights of indigenous peoples and their way of life. First, contributing to preserving Yasuni National Park will help to save the world because Yasuni is the most biologically diverse region in the world. Scientists from all over the world have qualified Yasuni as the zone with the highest biodiversity of the world. 1 hectare in Yasuni contains as many tree species as the United States and Canada together. Besides being blessed with the greatest biodiversity in the world, the Western Amazon, where Yasuni is found, is also cursed with vast deposits of oil and gas underground. Unfortunately, oil extraction from Yasuni started a few decades ago by Texaco, followed by many other foreign oil companies. These activities have caused massive pollution of the land and rivers, deforestation, disease, and death to thousands of inhabitants poisoned by the toxic water seeping into the Amazon rivers. One alternative to reduce the negative impacts of oil extraction over the global climate and biological diversity of this area is to keep the oil indefinitely underground. In order to protect the biodiversity of Yasuni, an international compensation fund has been created to pay the Ecuadorian government for the non-received revenues from oil production. The fund is supposed to reach at least 50% of the net profits the state would have received had it chosen to extract oil from the protected area. The revenues from the fund will be exclusively spent on social development, alternative energy sources, and conservation projects with social accountability. With the surging oil prices and the various threats to our environment, it is indeed time for us to change how we look at burning fossil fuel and start looking into alternative energy sources. People who want to help protect the environment can switch to a green lifestyle. One option could be reducing the consumption of gas through conservation measures. Find plenty of clean alternative energy sources, for example, wind and solar energies, and reduce our need for fossil fuels. These measures will help reduce the cost of energy as well as help reduce the chances of catastrophic climate change. Second, if Yasuni's oil remains underground, it will help to reduce the emission of carbon dioxide. According to timeforchange.org, global warming is caused by the emission of greenhouse gases. 72% of the total greenhouse gases emitted are carbon dioxide, 18% are methane, and 9% are nitrous oxide. Carbon dioxide emissions, therefore, are the most important cause of global warming. Carbon dioxide is inevitably created by burning fossil fuels like oil, gas, and diesel. The emissions of carbon dioxide have been dramatically increased within the last 50 years and are still increasing by almost 3% each year. Ecuador's proposal to cut carbon dioxide emissions and avoiding fossil fuel extraction in sensitive areas would eliminate 547 million metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions. This proposal will help the world to preserve its biodiversity. To reduce the foreseeable negative impact of oil extraction over the global climate, we should focus our efforts on developing clean, renewable energy and fuel efficiency. We must halt our addiction to oil before it's too late. Oil extraction has very negative environmental impacts, since it brings deforestation and irreversible loss of biodiversity, not only during the extraction period, but also with the roads and the settlers that come along the process. Ecuador's contribution to the reduction of global warming by keeping the oil underground can be quantified and represents a much higher value than the profits that the country would receive if it decides to extract oil from the protected area. If we only consider the cost of the abatement of carbon dioxide emissions coming from the oil reserves, which amount to hundreds of millions of tons, we obtain a number that clearly justifies the conservation alternative as the only reasonable option for the future of a global society that aims to live in harmonious coexistence with nature. Third, respecting the rights of the native indigenous people and their way of life. Yasuni is also the territory of the indigenous Waorani people and some tribes who live in voluntary isolation. The Waorani are hunter-gatherers who have lived in harmony with the natural Amazon habitat for at least 5 centuries without harming it. They kept the destructive and exploitative industrial world out, and the extraordinary biodiversity of Yasuni remained intact until oil and missionaries penetrated Yasuni 30 years ago. Then the Waorani were moved aside and the oil companies' destruction and pollution began. The negative impact of oil and wood extraction in the park has been profound. Some families have even decided to voluntarily stay isolated, such as the Tagaeri and the Tarumenani, who have no contact with the Western world and have managed to survive in the untouchable zone, in the southern section of Yasuni National Park. The conservation of these ancestral tribes in their natural habitats is also our responsibility. As was stated earlier, finding alternative fuel sources could help reduce the consumption of gas and therefore minimize the potential destruction that the oil extraction causes. It should be clear to you at this point that the conservation of the biodiversity of Yasuni National Park is responsibility of all of us. Finding alternative sources of fuel and energy can contribute to reduce oil extraction in sensitive areas and therefore preserve the biodiversity, reducing carbon dioxide emissions, and respect the rights of indigenous peoples and their way of life. I would like to state that in the future, not only the Ecuadorian people can benefit of the rich biodiversity of the Yasuni, but also the entire world. Thanks.